Morning. Welcome to this Monday's Money Tip. I am Janine Bolon, your financial first responder, and I want to thank Matters of Perspective for asking me to do this 10-week video prompts for you if you wish. Good morning. Hello, welcome to today's Monday's Money Tip. I am Janine Bolon, your financial first responder, and I want to thank Matters of Perspective for asking me to do this 10-week video series on financial tips for you and how you can go about making the life that you want for yourself and moving past some of the fears you may have regarding money. Now, whenever you start talking about money, realize this is a taboo subject for those of us that live in the United States and many other areas of the world. People don't discuss money, and so therefore it makes it very difficult for you to live the type of life you want if you don't know how to handle it and work with it well. And if you were like me and you didn't have parents that understood the concepts of what I'm about ready to talk to you about, it can be a very disastrous road. You can find yourself in pretty horrific debt quickly if you don't know what you're doing, and it's hard to get that training. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today was some of the financial targets that people have. When I first start asking folks the questions of, well, what type of rich person are you, or what type of rich person do you want to become, especially if they have medical bills and lots of credit card debt. My average client that I have has $15,000 in credit card debt, medical bills, has a house payment, car payment, those sorts of things. So we have to walk them out of a pretty deep hole. However, they do it rather quickly when they start imagining the type of life that they want for themselves as a rich person. And we've talked in previous videos about how to get over some of those stereotypes. When I first started on my financial path and I first started saying, okay, I know I want $2 million because I was told, okay, what type, how much money do you want to have? How many assets do you want to have? And I was like, I want $2 million. I was very disturbed when I met a very good friend of mine who said, well, Janine, what will you do with the money? I had no idea. So that took me about 3 months to figure out. And once I had that idea down, I booked another appointment with him. He was a financial planner. And I said, I'll even pay you. And he's like, no, just buy me a cup of coffee. So I sat down and I outlined for him what I want to do is I want to have $10 million so that I can give out $1 million endowments to charities and organizations that I think are doing a good job. He goes, you don't need $10 million for that. I went, what? And he goes, no, you don't need $10 million for that. And he sat down in a matter of moments, showed me how I could give out endowments and I wouldn't have to wait until I had $10 million. Now, one of the things that is most important about this is we have a lot of fallacies in our head about the amount of money we need. So rather than focusing on a dollar amount, I want you to just focus on living debt free. And the financial targets we want to set you up with, I've talked about in previous videos where you start saving money habitually. You start putting money into your IRA or some other retirement vehicle, max out all the savings abilities that you can do and leverage the money that you currently have coming into your life. Once you are living in a place where you're saving habitually, you're maxing out the ability that you have for your 401k or donating to your IRA. Once you've had that maxed out, then come back and let's talk about what you want to do next with the money that you have and that you are a steward of, because that's basically what it is. We are stewards of our financial situations, right? So one of the things that you can do is if you've missed some of these videos, go ahead and go to my personal website, janinebolon.com/MOP. MOP stands for Matters of Perspective. And what you will find there is all of the week's videos up to this point that are there. Eventually, we will have 10 videos there for you. At the bottom, you'll have a big green button that if you want to hire me to be your financial coach and guide, Matters of Perspective has a deal or a ability for me to come on to monthly coaching sessions to help keep you accountable. Go ahead and give them a call. They'll let you know about that. This is a collaboration that was started because of Beanie Man, and it is a pleasure and an honor to be able to work with such a wonderful group as Matters of Perspective. I wish you a great